And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Stellaris, in the second attempt on this patch. And yeah, we're off to a much better start here. Definitely some situations where I would have preferred to have control of here, but the mining robots got in the way. And we got lots of potentially habitable planets that we're in the process of terraforming to meet our continental preference as humans. In the meantime, I should probably start actually building some space stations. Get some upgrades going. Whether I fortify these or not, it's maybe up to debate. That bring us up to 4. That's 5. And then if I get a... wherever the border ends up over here, I'll put this 6th one.
Survey complete. Anomaly detected.
Level 4. Oh, I do have ships about to go fight. So in case we have some salvage, let's get you moving over to interact with that. Great. Technology gained. Assembly patterns.
Technology discovered.
Okay. Infrastructure build speed as well as automation building. I wanted to automate stuff. I think that's regional buildings, not... Yeah, I think it's the rural buildings, not the district buildings. Okay. You're level 4. At most you can only get to level 5. But at some point I'm going to have to pull the ripcord and do the research, or do the anomaly research on these high-level ones. So I'm going to say now is the time. So go research there, go research there. Deceptive Giant, build a barren planet, okay. A Roxian Galactic lead has been subjugated by the Alvin Council. These guys subjugated these guys. Okay.
Initiating communications. Initiating communications.
New archaeological site, okay. Need those minerals, or... No, we'll return them for the influence. Influence is precious commodity right now. Okay, you're meticulous, so everything you survey has a greater chance of having anomalies. Let's get you up there, survey that place, because you haven't surveyed it yet. And we're honestly, without having to travel through someone else, we're running out of places to survey, so I'll be focusing on surveying places. Might get you going after an archaeological site. Actually, let's get you going after those. Let's to have you take advantage of the open borders across to get these ones. Just do a little bit of galaxy trotting. Fills all up. Don't know if that's all of them or if we're missing one. Our pleasure. Yeah, we want more food. This is indeed the place to get the food, so we'll get the food built there.
Technology discovered.
All the fusion reactor done. Energy generation, so adds 3 building slots, adds more technician jobs for district. Technicians produce energy credits, or in the case of one of our planets, produces some physics research. I think we go with that one, because we'd like that. Like that upgrade.
Construction complete.
And for the moment, we're pretty pacifist, so I'm going to take advantage of these empty slots. We may fortify these later, but for the moment, we'll just go hydroponic expand all of them for food. And then solar panels for power.
Technology discovered.
Main administrative building is tempting. A little more tempting than the rural specialization building, I suppose. Let's do that. Okay, let's risk the fleet. Thanks for the biscuit.
Engaging enemy fleet.
And you probably want more. Let's probably just build up the rest of the city districts. A moment. Missing scientist. Give the surge. One of our scientists at the observation post has been reported missing. We cannot reveal ourselves until it concludes, and we cannot dismantle it until it concludes. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's go deal with the other one.
Construction complete.
Next camp will repair. Research the products, which are the debris products.
Technology discovered.
You're done. Over the volatile material plants. And yeah, I think we will go for the star holds at this point. Worst case scenario, I can translate it into more food and more power.
Construction complete. Debris analyzed.
Debris analyzed. Okay. We're getting on the deposit debris, so that's fine.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, let's send you do archaeology. Go excavate that site. And then I'll have you actually survey the system we just claimed. Well, cleared of the drones.
Survey complete. Technology discovered.
At 8 surplus jobs, so it's probably time for more jobs for you. You can upgrade the core building. Probably upgrade the core building everywhere. Yeah. Oh, not here. We are 200 people short. Okay. Almost. It's not quite yet. Singing planet. Okay. Translation software malfunction. Okay. Another opportunity to get rid of the volcano blocker. The upgrade to our institute. We are still net positive on exotic gases. I probably want the research lab upgrade. And I'm low on influence. Shame. Apparently I let that lapse when I wasn't paying attention. Interesting. Why can't I get contact with the curator order? Because I'm not allowed to get contact with them for whatever reason? Oh, because I've got it pending. Pay the power. Get her bonus.
Construction complete.
Infrastructure upkeep or infrastructure cost, but builds faster. Infrastructure upkeep. And we'll get resources from jobs.
Anomaly detected. Anomaly detected. Special project complete. Technology
So that
discovered.
research. At this point, we probably do want you for max generators. Not sure which of those two I want the most. This one's cheaper. We'll go max generators. Specialization is now available for energy generation, so that adds 3 building slots, adds 100 technician jobs per one of those districts. And right now we're making physics off them, so that's great. Mind your own business. Try and stop the machine.
Log updated.
You want a construction bot or construction one to get there, okay. Okay, you go research the products in that system. Marco Polo. Search the anomaly. And then the anomaly there.
Survey complete.
It's gonna be like 15 months, so it's quite a while it's gonna be sitting there, which isn't super great, but... Okay, particulars research. Scandal that, scandal that, scandal that. I suppose I don't got much to do with this meticulous research at this point. At least not until I'm militant enough to clear another system. Yeah, do that upgrade. Maybe it'll give us more engineering research. Another continental world? You're continental. There we go. Colonize with us. Asteroid approach warning. Marvel Nature, Giant Colorful Explosions, Survey Speed Boost, and Anomaly Research Speed Boost. Well, one of those helps a lot. The other one's a bit disappointing, given where we are. Which is running out of things to survey. Well, kind of have run out of things to survey. I need to defeat enemies before I can survey more. So now that you've specialized here, I might actually build specialized in the other ones as well, but neither here nor there. Now I have access to these special buildings. Taxic production yards. More technician jobs. It makes each one more effective. That's max generator districts. That's automation. So yeah, if I want to automate, that's the building for it. Don't really see the need to automate it yet. Yeah, let's get more power per worker. Tempted to go more districts here. Because we've got the strong magnetic field, so we're getting 1 physics in addition to all the money. Okay, let's grab each. Extra capacity to expand the place.
Technology discovered.
Neurogenics Institute. Just crime isn't really necessary. Although 5% amenities isn't terrible. Got 1 dense jungle to clear. Is it you that has the dense jungle? No, because terraforming it removes the blockers. It's you that has the dense jungle. And I would like, because that's 3 more generator districts. Yeah, I don't need it necessarily from a very clear space, but I want it for whatever it reveals, which is the generator districts, so. I'm the only one who's opposed to this.
Technology discovered.
Salvage the gas giant ship.
Log updated.
I think is a... That is a science ship choice, okay. The Bial organism. Decoded ancient data crystals have been found in the dig site. Species of the Bial organism, okay. Enticing to digging. Quantum relations annex. Motes in exchange for more physics. I think that is ES.
Spaceport under attack.
Oh, the asteroid. You were dealing with that. Okay, guys, go and deal with that. Starhold has been researched. Civilian fabricators. Recirculation center. Which is upkeep for artisans down. Or I can increase the amount of artisans I get per civilian fab. That's what we want to do. Although that's tempting as well. It's nice when you're getting presented with lots of good techs. Or at least what, on the surface, reads it's good techs. I maybe don't know enough about the game these days to know what's a really good tech.
Initiating communications.
You want to form a federation? I don't. Sorry. Special project completed.
Special project complete.
Geothermal fracking, 50% done. Cool.
Special project complete.
Making lots of power now. Dragged up a cruiser. Could definitely be worse. Not completely terrible. Final rest. Open the coffin, study the corpse.
Technology discovered.
He's the one running around grabbing all those organisms, okay. 5% hab is tempting. The volcanic's tempting to just get it out of the pool. I'll go with the hab. Use up keeping a bunch of stuff.
Establishing colony.
Nor will they. As asteroid is headed towards them, destroyed before it could reach the planet's surface, what fragments reached the atmosphere burned up safely before they could cause any harm. Aside from having witnessed what might have been a spectacular meteor shower, the pre-FT aliens of that society have no idea how close to extinction they just came. Nor will they. Feel realms of splintered species. Do I want to change how I deal with the powers that be? Gotta move off of dot interference if I want to do that. Okay. Yeah, I'll hold off. Not in a rush. And yeah, I'm actually gonna shrink this fleet. Gets back under the cap. The ball organism. There we go. So that's our precursors.
Log updated. Construction complete.
That's the next step. Go research that location. You've got large enough that you can use your energy capital. put even more max generators there for power. Well, you don't... It's just max generators. I don't need to do that yet. Yeah, it's just max generators. I don't need to do that yet.
Log updated. Special project complete.
Yeah, circuit assembly done. Only Mega Foundries is very tempting. Although I don't have any foundries, because I'm so heavily focused on civilian goods at the moment. Do exotic gas extraction.
Technology discovered.
Okay. And then here, I think we'll go for the farmer one. Oh, facility of the Archaeo Studies. If built on Relic World, get some minor artifacts. Oh, it's mostly minor artifact capacity. It's also Empire limit of 1, so I'd have to find an artifact world for that to be very interesting. I'll go ahead and develop that anyway, in case we find an artifact world later. Because that might not come up again.
Log updated. Special project complete.
Okay. So that put an archaeological site there. You know, I'd like you to do the site. Trade for some of those crystals. Anyway, I can start doing some of these upgrades. Might not technically have the production capacity to sustain it, but we'll see. Although this gives me more jobs, which means I make more of the crystal. Although apparently not enough. Default.
Colony founded.
Quantum Relations Annex complete. Go up another tier again. Let's go ahead and do that. It's not too bad. That's explosive loads. Okay. Okay, so new colony here. Decisions. Have some luxury goods so people are encouraged to move to you. And medical center for making people. And robots. Robot assembly plant for making robots. And honestly, from a planetary standpoint, this is a fairly boring planet. It's a large planet that's a boring planet. Which maybe means I want to make this just like the civilian goods producer. Yeah, that wouldn't be a terrible plan. Do basic, or maybe even basic mines and civilian goods or something. Let's see what these are like. So you're got no planetary modifiers. You've got bonuses to engineering, so you probably want to do research. Where's the procurement? Okay. Did aliens lie or download the patents? Download the patents. If memory serves, that has a follow-up event. You've downloaded the patterns when you get synthetics. Because you upload them into the synthetics. Again, in the grand scheme of things, it's maybe not worth downloading it. But examine the logs for alien logs.
Log
okay.
updated.
Yeah. I'll send a ship to deal with that. Maybe you could deal with that. And you've got enough power. I might start swapping these generators over to just urban districts.
Log updated.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna replace you with the city district. Thrice. Because I make enough power, and I definitively have a better place to make power. Far more interesting place to make power. Military mass extinction. Okay.
Construction.
Orbital anomaly. Increase awareness by 10.
Technology discovered.
Gene tailoring. We've got mastery of nature, so I can finally grab the volcano removal. I'm gonna remove that volcano.
Construction complete.
Ocean beneath the ice.
Log updated. Technology discovered.
Check and see if there's any, because we've been doing the surveys, right? Check and see if there's any places where we've added something to a gravity well. Haven't built it.
Special project.
Must have
complete.
the rubricator.
Log updated.
More research or civilian stuff. Ooh, job revisions for artisan jobs. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Relic world and tropical world. Okay, I know where our next batch of political power is going to go.
Special project complete.
Blocker cleared.
Signs of battle.
Log updated.
Got enough gases. I'm a little bit short on the rare crystals, but enough gases. So, turn around, upgrade you. We still have 200 or so people here, or 200 or so empty jobs. Probably wants to be food by the looks of it. For the next one, at least. Eventually, we might move the food out of here, or do minerals? I'll do minerals instead. Okay, so we got our crew quarters there. Fleet Academy or Naval Logistics Office. Fleet Academy. And I should replace the solar panels with shipyards, just so I can have our shipyard work better. Higher capacity, after all. Ball organism. Matters to heaven. Got a proof of our existence. Whoops. Okay. Brief tells everyone come see me something with God. Decided to bring true civilization to these hotels. You will, or what has God to do? Or for immediate thing, you're insane. Okay. Stratospheric vents. And an industrial age, okay. And they're partially aware. So I can discredit the proof of our existence. Decreases their awareness of us. But I get some society research. Or just continue observing them. Let's continue observing them. Resources from jobs, 5% more.
Special project complete.
Okay, I have enough power. I should start thinking about more terraformation. The ocean worlds will terraform pretty quickly. Okay, so we got those under terraforming. Our colonization crews outbound. I think I held an A, so I put an A on the end of that planet. Whoops. Doesn't make a big difference. Special project complete.
Special project complete.
Rubricator. At the coordinates for the Rubricator's last known location, we have discovered a habitable planet with what we believe may be some form of settlement covering a large portion of its surface. Settlement consists of tall, pile-like towers, visible all the way from space. Archaeologists are eager to excavate it in search of the Rubricator. Yeah, that's not a terrible combo. I think I'll do that combo. So as I build urban districts here, they'll make the strategics. I do that combo. Okay. Then we still probably want more jobs here. Got 2 open spaces, or we have to clear the volcano. Let's put one of those in an urban district. Okay. You've got plenty of jobs, or we'll definitely have the mining district. Honestly, I'm tempted to do more power plants here. We're gonna... or minerals, we'll do a power plant. And then you're still building city districts, okay. Which isn't giving you more jobs. Well, actually, it might actually be positive on the jobs, right? So it's 100 versus... I think that's actually more than 100, so yeah, probably is positive on the jobs. Life system complex for better biologists. Or station capacity, I'm gonna go there. I haven't maxed out my existing ones, so before I get more, I should make them better.
Special project complete.
Roll the pending anomalies dealt with. Yes, I'm down to archaeological sites. Okay. Although we might find some more in that system. I'll do excavating a site instead. The Great Ladder Wars. In the effort to construct ladders to heaven, the tension between the pre-FTL nations has led to an all-out global conflict, fighting over ever-dwindling resources. The past 2 years of carnage known as the Great Ladder Wars have at last come to an end. Key terms of the peace treaty are to present a unified front against their common enemy, the Sky Citadel. Rebuild the war-torn world, their increased paranoia and hatred of the unknown makes some future introductions more challenging.
Survey complete.
Council agenda ready.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Okay, so let's go grab that system. I know what does happen at the end of the Rubricator chain. I don't think our fleet is strong enough to handle it at the moment. And it is worth trying to handle it.
Log updated.
And I don't want to attempt and fundamentally fail, if that makes sense. Because then it'll destroy the colony. Speaking in very generalized terms, if you do the dig here and you're not ready for what comes out at the end of the dig, it will destroy your colony, destroy your thing, and you lose control of the system. And then you still have to deal with the thing. So don't put thousands of people in that city or in that system if you're not ready to defend it. So what I'd say is, instead of colonizing the planets in the system,
Establishing colony.
for the Rubricator quest, do the Kleptomantic Rats quest first. In worst case scenario, you just lose the starbase. That's probably the best way to go about doing it.
Construction complete.
Okay, let's do that lab. Again, not really going to add any jobs.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Archaeological site event pending. Keep digging.
Establishing colony. Construction
Arms. We
complete.
go into the void. Armor ball colony.
Special project
Shattered. Okay.
complete. Colony founded.
Make us a moon, or burn it up on its own. Terraforming engineers are facing hazardous working conditions due to various pieces of space junk and minor debris orbiting the planet. The high volume of these objects pose a navigational danger for shuttles traveling to and from the surface. Given the sheer density of the material, we've drawn upon proposals to magnetize large of these fragments so that they may attract others as they orbit, gradually consolidating everything into a single and more manageable entity. Theorize it will be possible to effectively create an artificial moon. While this would increase terraforming time, it would greatly ease the shuttle across the surface and remove the risk of larger orbital debris periodically entering the planet's atmosphere. So I'm going to have space junk hazards, or I can clean it up and just make the thing slower to terraform. I can take my time. I can take my time. Because I'm doing multiple ones. We found a colony. That is you. Biolab, okay. You're capped out, so I'm going to spend the resources on the next one. Level you up. Probably try to get some more food out of it.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Where do I want you to head off to next? there. You're down up there. Next one for you is there. Energy Nexus for even more power off of that place. Sure. At this point, we've centralized all power production comes from this one planet. By golly, it does a good job.
Colony established.
More jobs there by increasing the capacity we can make power. You might want to end up being a research location because of your engineering bonuses. Earthquake. Okay. Labs. Robot assembly. Oh, and the robots need jobs, so probably wants to be farms. Build a farm there.
Technology discovered.
Running out of time. Sudden and undeniable sense of mortality has suddenly crept upon the excavation team as they get close to the beacon in the depths. Unescapable notion lingers in the back of everyone's mind. Life is fleeting. Someday all of this is going to end. Might as well move on to this, because we've got that one started. Specialization in rural districts sounds like a plan. Ancient immunology research. Okay. And bioactive fossil. Okay. And you want me to follow up with you.
Technology discovered.
Do I have you going right now? No, we're gonna keep follow up with you. Whoops. Naval capacity is tempting. Not gonna bother chemical bliss. Farming isn't super tempting. Yeah, we'll go naval capacity.
Construction complete.
Engineer nature or natural beauty. Doesn't have to look so artificial. Yeah. Here we do farm. Oh no, I can only do. Farm can only do the ones. Okay. I don't really need more storage capacity. I guess we just do solar panels here. I probably don't need the power either, so at some point we'll probably swap all those out for, like, anchorages or something. Rogue scientist consolidates power. Advances in the machine age. We recently received alarming reports from the surface of Ribalor 1. It looks like our rogue scientist is consolidating power. He has given one of the feudal kingdoms access to advanced weaponry, and they're now in the process of conquering the rest of the planet in his name. The plan has been proposed to forcibly extract him, but will require significant ground forces, and there's no telling what effect this will have on the native population, as many have come to see him as a god. Operation Go remove him will only make things worse.
Construction complete.
That's done. extra habitability from integrated cybernetics. No, mineral purification. And yeah, I think it's time for us to change our rules on do we interfere with them? Because, you know, our people are kind of interfering with them. Policies. Non-interference. We're gonna go to full active interference at this point, and we're gonna allow alignment. Oh, you'd like alignment. Okay. Senate is now in session. Form the Galactic Market. Yeah, we'll support that. I think for the moment, until I get more influence, that's all I got to build. Looks like it. Oh, and yeah, it's interference time. So this one up here. Iron awareness, yeah. Cannot reveal our presence at this time. Okay. Spy network established.
Special project complete.
Upkeep from jobs. Future cost. I'll do upkeep from jobs. Clear the volcano. We'll build that last mining district, and then I think we'll probably turn the last two there into urban districts. Oh, you're actively building agricultural, which will give us more food. Upgrade that, then build the agriculture. Go. And we're still... Oh, my terraformations have completed. Some of them have. Oops, I'm out of consumer goods. It's just the third one, the delayed one, that's still going. Oh no, I've got two. I've got the Arid World and the Tundra World still terraforming. Shuttle crash.
Log updated.
Yeah, it's in the science ship over there. Okay. Yeah, actually, it might be fairly complicated because most guys archaeological projects until you're done over there. Helibor's choice. Lab 17, Internal Staff Memo, Research Lab, or Research Lead. Colleagues, the project termination order came today. The Overlord's patient is at an end, and yet we are so close to our goal. The universal macrophage is more important than the whims of one individual. Disease-free future can be ours, but at a small cost of a few more lives for such progress. If they don't send more trial subjects, I will test the latest prototype on myself. Will you join me? Proceed with caution. Something got released in the lab.
Construction complete. Technology discovered.
Energy nexus, okay. Resources produced from artisans. I think that's what we do. It's not a lot, it's only 5%, but...
Technology discovered.
Naval capacity. Uplift epigenetic triggers. Now we'll do uplift. I think we've got some
complete.
VFTLs somewhere in our system. So, very, very brightly. Source signal is the alien tombstone inscribed in the strange symbols. The translation is sketchy at best. It speaks of a person of great importance, of a life's work worthy of remembrance and veneration, and of a civilization in mourning. Towards the end of the translation becomes very odd, speaking of grief-induced leakage of body fluids and their subsequent dissipation due to weather conditions. Only the very last part was successfully translated. Time to die. Life worthwhile modifier plus 5% health or happiness. Oh, because I've already got some attached to that, you can't go over and do that. Okay. Do you have any other archaeological sites I need dealt with? Oh no, your construction. Go back to port. Yeah, I can try to send you over. This one I don't think it's going to be faster than that one getting there, so... Those, yeah, another archaeological site. Getting started on that. Yeah, we'll risk you. I think they'll have time to jump to FTL.
Initiating communication.
Alien organism procurement. And that's the end of the line. Nice. We are too weak to survive on our own in a hostile galaxy. Will you protect us and become your subject? Okay. Integration prohibited. Independent diplomacy, defensive, expansion permitted. Let's start with that. Okay, so now it is northeast versus south, or northwest versus southeast, because I've got these guys as subjects. apparently. And they've come to me because they are economically inferior.
Yeralgor Salem Komtor.
There's a militarily inferior, but economically comparable. Interesting. Computer RAM run it? Okay. Want that for more power from technician. Yeah, should do that one, bring it up to max tier. Maybe get rid of one of the other ones at that point. Don't need more jobs there. You're building a mining district, which is kind of what you want. Probably do a farming district afterwards. Or do we do, city district? So I get more out of the, refineries. We'll do city district afterwards. So you've got plenty of jobs. Probably want something like mining and food. You probably want to do science. It's food for the moment. Or what do I got? Voice-wise. Archives, physics, archive, research, physics, society, engineering. Probably do engineering. Admin hub, commerce district. Yeah. There for specialization. Oh, you've got 400 machines working there. That's why you're so short. Okay. There we go. Look at the time. I've let this one go on a little bit long. I think things are going well. We're working our way through our third step in the traditions. We apparently just picked up a subject, so I might try to do some interactions with them in the next one. So I can do stuff on their planet's holdings. Not sure how much of an importance this is. Monthly loyalty change. Monthly loyalty change. Probably do something like aid agency or something for monthly loyalty to make them more loyal. Because yeah, I think if I can make them loyal enough, I can rearrange the agreement that we can push them into becoming one with us, for example. Do immigration permitted or something. Or get them giving us resources. But I'm not going to do that right now. If you're watching on YouTube, if everything goes according to plan, there will be another part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, this is where this stream is going to come to a close. So if you've got any comments, now's the last opportunity to get them responded to. I'm saying this as I'm realizing that Twitch has an ad. I'll go over the schedule upcoming over the next couple days. So if you're watching this on YouTube, supposedly this is the schedule for last that just occurred. So it's actually recorded ahead, so probably occurred a week ago. But anyway, sort of the stuff you can expect over the next couple days, coming up on YouTube as well. Today's stream was Stellaris. Originally, I'd planned on it being Songs of Six, but then I realized I had the poll up on Reddit for what to play, and the poll ended tomorrow. So instead of preemptively ending the poll a day early, I swapped Stellaris and Songs of Six. So tomorrow will be Songs of Six. Thursday will be Shadow Empire. Friday we'll be back on Factorio. Saturday will be Songs of Six. I'm going to flip them back. And then Sunday we'll be on Stellaris. So that's the upcoming 5-day schedule. Songs of Six, Shadow Empire, Factorio, Songs of Six, Stellaris. At which point we'll, in theory, be running the 4-day cycle, except I leave on the 24th and probably not going to stream on the 23rd. So probably next Monday is probably going to be Shadow Empire, and that'll probably be the last stream before I'm away for a wedding. But yeah, that basically gives you an idea of what the upcoming week is going to be. Today was Stellaris, Songs of Six the day after that, Shadow Empire the day after that, Factorio the day after that, Songs of Six the day after that, Stellaris the day after that, and then we'll have have Shadow Empire on Monday. So yeah, hope you've been enjoying. If you're watching on YouTube or watching on Twitch, this is a good time to leave a comment if you want a comment responded to. If you're watching on YouTube, it's also a good time to leave a comment. I do try to respond to all the comments on YouTube. I've got like 2 that I need to get around to responding to, but otherwise everything has been responded to that's at least been posted in the last 3 months. So yeah, hope everyone has been enjoying. I'll go over the schedule once again for Twitch after I do the outro for YouTube. And with that, I wish everyone the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part and/or stream, and bye for now.